What do you mean by salts? Yes, yes, Tanya, what do you mean by salts? Family of salts we are starting. Can you hear me, friends?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me know
Ma'am, can I?
about salts.
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, salts are the mixture of acid and bases.
Are the how
Like
very good. How salts are prepared?
they are
Ayukta,
prepared when.
hmm.
Acha.
Ayukta, how salts are prepared?
Ma'am, by adding acid and base together.
Thanya, very good. Thanya, which type of reaction is this called?
Neutralization.
Neutralization reaction. So neutralization reaction in which acid reacts with acid react with base giving salt and
This water.
water. Very good. Now, can you tell me about acidic salt, basic salt?
Ma'am, acidic salt is formed when the acid is stronger than the base which it is reacting with,
Very good.
and basic salt is formed when the base is stronger than the acid which it's reacting with, and a neutral salt is formed when two equally strong acid base react together or equally weak acid and base react with each other.
Very good. Acidic salt means acidic salt means acid is stronger than base. Basic salt means base is stronger than acid. Neutral salt means acid base both have same capacity. Ishan,
Yes, ma'am.
how can we recognize that the acid given is strong or not? What is the concept behind this? As we are saying that hydrochloric acid is stronger than acetic acid. How can we say?
Ma'am, we can say this that if we drop like a litmus if
Huh.
we drop salt on the litmus
Salt.
तो
Okay.
या फिर उसको मतलब if we make the precipitate of it
Hmm.
and
How
then
we
we
will make precipitate? No, no. My question is HCl is stronger than acetic acid. It is
ma'am pH.
pH solution, otherwise pH, otherwise HCl on dissolving in water gives more H plus N concentration than acetic acid. Okay?
H, ma'am HCl is stronger than
C
CH3CO.
COH. HCl is hydrochloric acid.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
activity 2.3 we written all the formulas. Have you written or not? All these formulas. On last run we have written. Okay. Students, you have to write down this thing. S all formulas. Please confirm have you written these formulas or not?
No, ma'am.
These
Ma'am in
formulas.
book. In
In
book.
book. On last run I told you
Yes, ma'am.
to write all these formulas. Ayukta, you have also written, beta,
Yes, ma'am.
because you attended the last class. We have done this one.
Ma'am, ma'am, I did attended the class, but I did not written these formulas.
You have not written. Okay, then I will give you. Is friends, you have to learn this one. Thanya, you have written or not? Formulas. Okay. Salts having the same positive or negative radicals are are said to belong to a family. For example, NaCl, Na2SO4. Thanya, is
Yes.
is NaCl a salt?
Yes, ma'am.
Why can you say that it is a salt?
Ma'am, because we know that it came with the reaction of an acid and base.
Yes, yes. NaCl, it is formed by the reaction of NaOH with HCl. NaOH is base, HCl is an acid.
Acid.
That's why it is a salt. And which type of salt it is? Acidic, basic, or neutral?
Neutral.
Neutral salt, because both are
Strong.
strong. Very good. Ayukta, during the
Yes, ma'am.
ionization of NaCl, which positive radical will you get?
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Huh. During the ionization of NaCl, which positive salt will you get? Positive
Ma'am,
Na plus. The ion which comes from base, it is positively charged, and chloride it is
negatively charged.
negatively charged. Same, Ishan, Na2SO4, is it a salt? Ishan, Na2SO4.
Yes, ma'am.
How can you say that it is a salt?
Because it is made up with the mixture of NaOH and H2SO4.
H2SO4, very good. Thania, in Na2
Ma'am, what do they mean by the term positive or negative radicals?
positive, yes, when they will ionize, when we make the solution of NaCl, then they will ionize, they will give sodium Na plus ion and chlorine negative ion. On last run or last to last run, I don't remember, we have done an activity in which there was a solution, and solution we are replacing like HACl, NaOH, then NaCl, and we checked that bulb will glow in which condition. So during the ionization NaCl, the bulb will glow, it means NaCl giving ions, and ions like Na plus Cl minus. Okay, positive, negative. Positive ions come from the base, negative from the acid. Positive comes from the base, negative from the acid.
Acid.
Tanya, are you okay with it?
Yes, ma'am.
So Na2SO4, Na2SO4 में ionize it, Tanya?
Ma'am,
Hmm?
what do you want me to do?
Hmm? Yes?
Ma'am, what did you ask me just now?
Ionization of Na2SO4 to Na plus SO4 minus minus. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So in this condition, in both, you are getting sodium ions. It means they belongs to same family of sodium salts. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Next is like NaCl, HCl. NaCl is Na plus Cl minus, and HCl is,
H
yes,
plus Cl minus.
H plus Cl minus. Students, um, these, sorry, KCl, I have written acid here. We are discussing about the salts, sorry. Here it will come KCl. Okay, KCl, K plus Cl minus. So in both, negative radical is, hmm, negative radical
Cl.
Cl, and chloride. So they belongs to same family, that is chloride salts. Firstly, let me know, all of you got this concept or not?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
And you have to write, underline it now, and after the class you can write. Students, prepare your notes regularly, I can check any day. After completing the chapter, I will check the notes. You have to note down this one. Salts having the same positive or negative radicals are said to belong to a family. For example, NaCl, Na2SO4 belong to the family of sodium salts. Similarly, NaCl and KCl belong to the family of chloride salt. Okay, you have to note it down. After the class, you can note. Okay, okay, students, please confirm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am, I already wrote it.
wrote it. Very good.
Yes.
Ishan and Ayukta, you have to write it down. Now we will discuss about the activity 2.14. About the activity 2.14. एक second. pH of the salts. Activity 2.14. Tanya, start to read.
Collect the following salt samples: sodium chloride, potassium nitrate, aluminium chloride, zinc sulfate, copper sulfate, sodium acetate, sodium carbonate, and sodium hydrogen carbonate.
Hmm.
Some other salts available can also be taken. Check their solubility in water. Use distilled water only. Check the action of these solutions on litmus and find the pH using a pH paper. Which of these salts are acidic, basic, or neutral? Identify the acid or base used to form the salt.
Okay, so firstly we will discuss about the salts. Tanya, before that you let me know about pH.
Ma'am, if their pH level is less than 7, then
Hmm.
they are acidic.
Hmm.
If their pH is more than 7, they're basic, and if it is exactly 7, then it's neutral.
Neutral. Very good, Tanya. Ayukta, if pH level
Yes,
is
ma'am.
less than 7, then it will be acidic. Can you tell me about the colors? If pH level less
Ma'am,
than 7,
ma'am, red is for HCl.
uh, red is for HCl, means for acidic it will be red, and for basic it will be
Ma'am, blue.
blue. Very good. Ishan, then with the help of pH indicator, as acid will give red color and base will give blue
Blue.
color, then how can we recognize that it is strong and it is weak?
Ma'am, it depends on the color because
Huh.
if the pH of acid is 6, it will show as the color light green.
Yeah,
If the pH is 4, it will show as the mixture of orange and yellow.
very good.
If
Very
it's
good.
if it's a weakly base,
Huh.
it will show a kind of a dark color. If
Okay.
it is the strong base, it will show a dark blue color,
Dark blue color. So
midnight blue.
color also varies according to the strongness of acidic character or basic character. Are you okay with it? Now,
Yes, ma'am.
sodium chloride.
Yes,
Students,
ma'am.
anyone can reply. I will not mention any name. Sodium chloride. Its formula
NaCl.
NaCl. Potassium nitrate.
KNO3.
Anyone can reply. KNO3. Aluminium chloride.
AlCl.
Aluminium chloride.
AlCl.
AlCl3,
2,
because
3.
aluminium has 3 valency, chloride 1. Zinc sulfate.
ZnS.
ZnSO4.
Sulfate is
ZnSO4.
sulfate is
SO4.
SO4. Copper sulfate.
QUSO.
CuSO4.
CuSO4. Very good, student. Sodium acetate.
ये नहीं पता.
Acetate is CH3
CO. Sorry.
COONA. Students, you remember the formula of acetic acid I told you?
Yes, ma'am.
CH3COOH. So if it is sodium acetate, so acetate radicals come from here, and instead of H it will be Na there. Okay.
Okay.
Sodium carbonate
Na2CO3.
and sodium, very good. Sodium hydrogen carbonate,
And Na2HCO3.
NaHCO3.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, how it is formed? Listen to me about this story. About this story means about its procedure. Is friends, NaOH plus H2CO3. H2CO3, and here H2. Why I've written 3? H HCO3. It will break down in this way, and NaOH. This will give water and remaining sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay. So here we have discussed about the formulas of the salt. After that, what they are saying, check their solubility in water. Use distilled water only. Can anybody confirm me why distilled water only?
Because, ma'am, it does not have any impurities and electrolytes.
Any impurity, any other thing, it doesn't have. Next, action of these solution on litmus and find the pH using a pH paper. You have to find which of these salts are acidic, basic or neutral. Identify the acid or base used to form the salt and report your observations in table 2.4. Student, you write down in your notebook. Otherwise, you have to make its notes with me. Whenever, wherever you want, you can write. But finally, you have to write in your fair notebook. So, sodium chloride, it is formed. You have to write it down. How it is formed? Yes, students. Sodium chloride is
Um,
formed by the action of
NaOH,
you.
NaOH
Huh.
plus HCl.
You have to write it down, students. Sodium chloride, acid used, and next base used, and after that you have to write nature of salt. Thanya, are you getting all the points?
Yes, ma'am.
Ayukta, write it down with me,
Yes,
students.
ma'am.
Acid uses
HCl,
HCl. Base used
NaOH,
NaOH. Salt formed
NaCl.
NaCl. What about the pH of the salt?
It'll be less than 7
Why less than 7?
because it is warm.
It is
No, no, it's
acid.
neutral. It's 7. Sorry.
7. Because both are strong. So it means it is neutral. Very good. Ayukta, now discuss about potassium nitrate with me. Acid used here.
Um, NO3.
Hmm?
Ma'am,
Sorry, please repeat.
ma'am, nitrate.
Nitrate means nitric acid is used here. Base used here, Ayukta.
Ma'am, potassium.
Potassium hydroxide. Nitrate means nitric acid. Nitrate radical comes from nitric acid. Potassium means potassium hydroxide. Salt formed is KNO3. Can you tell me about the uh, nature of the salt?
It's acidic.
Ma'am,
It's also neutral because both are strong. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
One more thing I want to discuss here. Thania, firstly, you let me know. NaCl. When ionization of NaCl takes place, then which one is positive radical and which one is negative radical?
Negative radical is chloride ion
Huh,
and positive radical is sodium ion.
sodium ion. Now, next one, Ishan, aluminium. Oh, sorry, Ayukta, KNO3. Which one is positive? Which one is negative?
Ma'am, K will be positive
Hmm,
and NO3 will be negative.
NO3 will be negative. Ishan, aluminium chloride. Acid used here.
Ma'am, ALH.
Okay, firstly, let me know one thing. Ishan, when you will do ionization of this one, what you will get?
Ma'am, HCl.
एक second. Aluminium ion plus chloride ion.
Yes,
तीन
ma'am.
chloride ion. So it means negative comes from acid or base?
Um, Base.
No, beta.
As
Negative comes from,
acid.
students, in case of acid, we have hydrogen ion. So it means positive ion is hydrogen. Are you getting my point? So
Yes, ma'am.
remaining one is negative, which one is used to form salts. In case of base, negative is OH minus. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So here
Ma'am,
Al3C,
ALOH. ALOH.
Al, correct formula, sorry,
O
AlOH
whole twice.
whole thrice, because aluminium has valency 3 and hydroxide only 1, and valencies will be interchanged. Acid used here,
HCl.
HCl. The character of this one,
Nature.
nature. Which one is strong, HCl or AlOH whole thrice?
Ma'am, HCl.
So that's why it will be,
Acidic.
and its pH will be less than,
Less. Ma'am, greatly less than 7.
not greatly, simple less than. It is
Um,
not very weak base. Okay, students, are you getting the concept? Firstly confirm, Tanya, are you getting all the concept?
Yes, ma'am.
You can get these type of questions in examination, objective type or 1 mark question. So Tanya, discuss with me about zinc sulfate. So acid used here. Firstly, ionization of zinc sulfate. It is, yes, Tanya. Tanya, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, zinc sulfate, ionize it. Zinc ion, Tanya,
Yes, ma'am. It'll be plus
Zn plus plus, and sulfate means SO4
minus.
minus minus. Both will be neutralized, then we will get zinc sulfate. Tanya, acid used here.
Uh,
Sulfate, SO4. H2, Tanya,
hydrogen sulfate.
H2SO4, sulfuric acid.
Sorry, sulfuric.
Very good. Base used here.
I don't know the full form of the base.
Okay, so positive radical come from base. So it means it is base of Zn. Okay,
Yes,
Zn OH whole twice, because valency of Zn is 2 and OH valency 1. So ZnOH whole twice. Which one is stronger here? H2SO4 or ZnOH whole twice?
H2SO4.
So it will be
Acidic salt.
an acidic salts and its pH will be
Less than 7.
less than 7. Very good. Now Ayukta,
Yes, ma'am.
now we will discuss about copper sulfate. Firstly, let me know how copper sulfate is formed.
Ma'am, acid used will be
Ionization.
H2SO4.
Very good. H2SO4. H2. Wait a second. My pen is showing some problem. Okay, chalo. S2SO4. Hmm.
And ma'am, base used will be CuOH.
Hmm. Hmm.
Ma'am, I
Whole
don't know.
twice. CuOH whole twice because valency valency of OH is 1 and Cu 2. Okay? Aikta, after the ionization of copper sulfate, what we will get?
Ma'am, Cu plus
Cu plus plus because valency of
and
Cu is 2 and SO4
SO4 minus minus.
minus minus. Very good. Okay, and its character is acidic, basic or neutral?
Ma'am, acidic.
Acidic because strong acid H2SO4 is used here. Very good. Ishan, now we will discuss about sodium acetate.
इसका तो आपने बता ही दिया था एसिड बेस.
As, huh. So, firstly, ionize sodium acetate.
मैम Na वो NaOH is base
Huh, NaOH base,
and CH3COOH is acid.
CH3, CH3COOH is acid. Students, I am dictating while writing because my pen is showing some problem. So, letters are sometimes not clear. CH3COOH. And which type of salt it is?
Ma'am, it is an basic salt
Why it is basic salt?
because ma'am NaOH is stronger.
Then CH3COOH. Very good. Ionize it. CH3COONA. Ionize it.
Ma'am, NaC
Acetate ion
as
and sodium ion. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
Thania, now we'll discuss about sodium carbonate.
Yes, ma'am. Sodium ion and
Sodium ion
plus.
and carbonate ion. Student, note it down in your notebook. Okay. And acid used here,
Sodium. No, wait, that's base. Sorry. Uh,
carbonic
ah,
acid.
God.
H2CO3. Base used,
Sodium hydroxide.
sodium hydroxide. Which one is stronger?
It's either basic or neutral.
Basic
Basic.
because NaOH is stronger than H2CO3. Carbonic acid is very
Is
weak
very weak.
acid. Very weak acid. Okay. In cold drinks, it is used only. Okay. Means it is formed by the combination of H2O plus CO. Okay, friends.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we'll discuss about sodium hydrogen carbonate with Ayukta. Ayukta, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, let me know the ionization about sodium hydrogen carbonate. When it will be ionized, what we will get?
Ma'am, Na plus,
Very good.
HCO3 minus.
HCO3 minus. Very good. HCO3 minus. And how acid used? Which acid is used here?
Ma'am, HCO3. I don't know.
H2CO3. H2CO3. Same acid in both case. Only the difference is that here both hydrogen ions are replaced. Here only one. Okay. And
Okay,
base
ma'am.
used here
NaOH.
NaOH. Very good. NaOH. And its characteristic?
Ma'am, basic.
Basic. Its characteristic is basic. So students, we have done about the ionization, which acid is used, which base is used, and depending upon that, if acid is strong then acidic salt, base is strong then basic salt, having both of them having same strongness, then it will be neutral. Positive radical of salts come from acid or base? Positive salt.
Base.
Positive comes from base, negative comes from
Acid.
acid. Students, are you okay with it? And we have done
Yes.
their ionization and about the characteristics. So if salt is basic, then its pH will be greater than 7. If it is neutral, then equal to 7. And if it is acidic, then less than 7. Friends, what is its meaning that these are neutral, acidic? Acidic means if they reacts with base, okay, they will give a salt. Basic. Basic salt means if they react with acid, they will give a salt. Okay. Now, okay, friends.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, which salts? I told you about the families of salt. You remember having same positive radical. So same family. Here, can you tell me sodium family? Which salt comes in the family of sodium?
NaCl.
NaCl.
Um,
Next,
NaHCO3.
NaHCO3, sodium acetate,
Na2CO3. Sodium carbonate.
Na2CO3. Very good. These comes in the same family, sodium. And one more, I think there, NaHCO3. Are you getting the concept?
Yes, ma'am.
Next one is which one comes in chloride family? Chloride family. Ishan, can you tell me about the salts which comes in the family of chloride?
Ma'am, NaCl, AlCl3,
NaCl,
AlCl3.
AlCl3. Very good. Aikta, next family we can make carbonate. And can you tell me about the salts which come in the family of carbonate?
Ma'am, H2CO3.
H2CO3, H2CO3. No, 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 it's acid. We are discussing about the salt. We are discussing about the salt. problem.
NaHCO3.
NaHCO3 carbonate. Yeah, Na2CO3. Students, I am dictating with it with me. Okay, write down each and everything in proper way. So, student, this complete topic, you got each and everything? Yes,
Yes,
students.
ma'am.
One more thing, Ayukta, as you told me that you have not written the formulas in starting, now you can
Yes,
write
ma'am.
yourself. Okay, we have discussed about the formulas in this activity. Okay, Thania, read this line. Salt of,
Salts of a strong acid and a strong base are neutral with pH value of 7. On the other hand, salts of a strong acid and weak base are acidic with pH value less than 7. And those of a strong base and weak acid are basic in nature with pH value more than 7.
so if is strong acid, strong base, then
Neutral
having
salt
pH value 7.
7.
Strong acid, weak base,
Less than 7 acidic salt.
acidic. Very good. And strong base, weak acid,
Basic salt more than 7.
more than 7. Ayukta, Ishan, and Thanya, please confirm, are you completely okay with this topic?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now,
Yes, ma'am.
chemicals from common salt. What is common salt?
NaCl.
NaCl, sodium chloride. Is it acidic, basic, or neutral?
Neutral salt.
Neutral salt. Can you see this picture?
Yes, ma'am.
And can you tell me about this picture? Because
And the dandy salt match.
Dandi. Have you ever read about this?
Yes, ma'am.
In which
Yes,
standard?
ma'am.
In which standard?
Ma'am,
Eight,
I guess seventh or
Seventh.
Between
eighth.
6th or
eight.
8th.
Sixth or eighth. Okay, no problem. Ishan, start to read from here. By now.
By now, you have learned that the salt formed by the combination of hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide solution is called sodium chloride.
Hmm.
That is the salt that you use in food. You must have observed in the above activity that it is a neutral salt. Seawater contains many salts dissolved in it. Sodium chloride is separate from these salt. Deposits of solid salt are found in several parts in the world. These large crystals are often brown due to impurities. This is called rock salt. Beds of salt were formed when seas of bygone ages dried up. Rock salt is mined like coal.
Hmm.
You must have heard about Mahatma Gandhi's Dandi March. Did you know this that sodium chloride was such an important symbol in our struggle for freedom?
So, is friends here, they are telling about the common salt, and after that, we will discuss about the chemicals which we will get from the common salt. Common salt, it is formed by the combination of
NaOH
and
Hydrochloric
plus
acid.
HCl.
and its nature is
Neutral.
we use it in our food. And how we can get sodium chloride, NaCl, from seawater? It contains many salts, not only sodium chloride, many salt dissolved in it, but sodium chloride is separated from these salts. Deposits of solid salt are also found in several parts of world. These large crystals are often brown due to impurities. Okay, this is called rock salt. Okay, and beds of rock salts are formed when seas of bygone ages dried up. Then we will mine rock salt as coal is mined. Are you okay with it?
Yes, ma'am.
It is the same thing. After that, we will start new topic, common salt. From common salt, we will get some chemicals. Okay, first is sodium hydroxide. We have to prepare all the things related to sodium hydroxide. How can we get sodium hydroxide from common salt? Before that, Ayukta, read this one. Common salt.
Common salt, a raw material for chemicals. The common salt thus obtained is an important raw material for various materials of daily use,
Hmm.
such as sodium hydroxide, baking soda, washing soda, bleaching powder, and many more.
Hmm.
Let us see how one substance is used for making all these different substances.
How one substance is used making different substances. So we'll continue this topic from sodium hydroxide tomorrow. Before that, I will discuss, not before that, after that, we will not have time for the class. Now, I will discuss about the one sample paper. Okay. And students, I am telling you again and again, share question papers which you are getting from your school during the test, during the examination, any revision question. Share it with me so that during the class I can discuss. If there is any mistake, you can improve in future examination. But one effort which you have to put, you have to share the paper with me. Okay? Again and
Yes,
again,
ma'am.
I am saying, share papers with me. You can have one fair book. You can make one fair book for the sample papers. Otherwise, you can listen, you can write in rough, whatever you want, you can do. Wait, I am sharing my screen. Give me 1 second, it is taking time. एक second, student. I am sharing. Okay. When meanwhile, I am starting discussion. Students, can you tell me the other name of calcium hydroxide? Other name of calcium hydroxide. Can you hear me, students, or not?
Ma'am, slaked lime.
Slaked lime. Calcium hydroxide. Write down the formula of slaked lime in your notebook. Calcium hydroxide or slaked lime. Its formula is, please confirm, students. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this one is the paper. Share your examination paper also with me. And in every class, last 15 minutes from today, we will discuss about the sample papers. So firstly, I will discuss about the sample papers which you are getting from your school. Question papers for test, for examination. And after that, we will start sample papers year wise. So first question is the other name of calcium hydroxide. Firstly, let me know the formula of calcium hydroxide.
CaOH whole twice.
CaOH whole twice. Very good. And its other name is
Slate
Slate.
line.
slaked lime. Okay, this option is correct, but I will discuss some more questions. Can you tell me about the formula of quick lime?
CaCO3.
Quick lime is quick lime.
CaCO3.
It is limestone, CaCO3, calcium carbonate. Quick lime is CaO.
Calcium oxide.
Calcium oxide. Are you completely okay with the first question? I discussed all the points.
Yes, ma'am.
Second, Thania, read second question.
On heating, lead nitrate emission of brown fumes is observed.
Hmm.
These fumes are of
And students, don't go with the ticks. Okay, it is the question paper which is given by one of my students. So it may correct, it may incorrect.
Mom, I don't know this answer.
You don't know about this answer. What about Ayukta?
Ma'am,
I
NO3.
don't know.
No problem.
NO3. NO3.
हाँ, एक second. On heating lead nitrate, can you tell me? This is from the first chapter. Okay. So lead nitrate is PbNO3
Yes, ma'am. Whole
whole
twice.
twice. Okay. And what they are saying on
On heating.
on heating. So on heating, it will give lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide, and oxygen gas. Okay. Can anyone balance this equation?
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Um, Ma'am, is there the two
2
on the PB also?
2 PbNO3 whole twice, it will become 2 PbO.
Yes, ma'am.
After that,
Ma'am, here 3 NO3.
3NO3.
Wait, ma'am. Wait.
Nitrogen.
Ma'am,
Let me know about the number of nitrogen in
ma'am,
reactants.
nitrogen is correct.
No, it is not.
Nitrogen is 2.
No, it is 4 because this 2 with nitrogen also.
Sorry, 4.
4. 4NO2. And what about oxygen?
Ma'am, oxygen on the LHS is 12, but here it is 10.
No, here oxygen 4, here oxygen 8,
Yes, ma'am, there are 12.
and here it is 14. So it is not balanced. एक second. Their oxygen is 12. हाँ balanced है ना? 2. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize. I have written lead oxide incorrect formula. Can you tell me the correct formula, friends? It is 2 PbO. By mistake, I have written 2 PbO2. Okay. Now it is balanced. Thanya Aikta, are
Yes,
you getting?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And emission of brown fumes is observed. These fumes are due to hmm, nitrogen
Oxide.
oxide. Okay. And one more thing here is, friends, what you do as I am writing the equation here, just learn it here. Okay, because I will not repeat this sample paper again. We will do different and different sample papers. So this one is solid. Write down with me, learn all the things hand by hand. Don't think after the class we will do or on that day we will do. No, just now you have to learn, just now you have to write all the things. Third question, Ayukta.
The digestive juices secreted by salivary glands, pancreas, and liver are
Hmm. So salivary gland,
ma'am,
salivary,
amylase.
amylase, pancreas,
Pancreas secrete bile juice,
liver secretes bile juice, and pancreas lipase.
lipase.
So which option is correct here? Actually B and C both are correct, but here option is changed, so only B is correct. Okay. Fourth,
Okay, ma'am.
Thanya,
Yes, ma'am.
fourth question.
The part of nephron which collects the filtrate is Collecting the.
Collecting duct. We have done it in excretion in life
Yes, ma'am.
processes. Okay. And Thania, can you tell me about the nephron
Nephron is the structural and functional unit
of
of the kidney, the filtering unit of the kidney.
kidney? Um, Ishan, fifth question.
No matter no matter how far you stand from a mirror, your image always appears erect. The mirror is likely to be, ma'am, erect means seedhi.
Siddhi, Siddhi. Erect means Siddhi. One more thing I want to discuss here. If image is erect, then it will be real or virtual.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
it will be
r-
Virtual.
virtual.
If image is erect, then it means it is virtual. These both terms always interconnected. So, in which mirror you will always get erect image,
Ma'am, plane
either
and
plane or
convex. And
convex.
convex.
Plane mirror, which we have at our home,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
convex we
In
use it as
in in back mirrors.
rear view mirrors. In vehicles, rear view mirror is convex. Aikta, can you tell me why convex mirrors are used there?
ma'am, because they give a wider range of the
We,
background.
wider range of the background. Objects are small. And plane mirror, as we use these mirrors at our home to look ourselves. So images are always erect. Sixth question, students. You have to prepare its diagram, so we don't have so much time. Tomorrow I will discuss. You discuss about seventh question now. Thanya. The
Ma'am, I don't know the answer.
You read the question. I will
The
help.
focal length of a concave mirror whose radius of curvature
Is
is 32
32 centimeter. So concave mirror bulges outward or inward?
outward.
Bulges inward.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
And here radius of curvature and focal length is half of the radius of curvature. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So and it
Ma'am, it's been
is
a long time since I did light.
no problem, no problem. That's why I have started paper, because it is not possible to revise each and everything daily. With paper, some topic we can revise. So it
Yes,
will be very easy. As we look at the question, we can recognize in examination which type of questions we can get. This is the big problem. We study all the things, but we don't know which type of questions we will get during the examination. That's why we lose our marks. So if you are not getting, don't take tension. This is only for revision. I don't want to give you pressure that you don't know this thing, you don't know this thing. No, we will learn. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
So radius of curvature and focal length is
Ma'am, minus 16 centimeter.
because focal length is half of radius of curvature. Okay,
Yes,
Yes,
half
ma'am.
of, and it is on left
left
side,
Concave mirror.
side, so
so
will
it
be
is
left.
minus 16 centimeter. Tomorrow we will prepare diagram of sixth one, and then we will discuss about the options. Students, revision today I have started your revision, and I will take revision in this way only, so that different questions we can get and we can solve during the examination. And again I am saying, share question papers with me which you are getting from your school. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, students, so that's all for today's class.
Ma'am,